Hello there, this is Drills88, and this is my Dead Space Remake, Hard Mode, Restricted Run. This is Chapter 3, Course Correction, Part 1. And I'm going to have to split these videos up into two parts because these chapters are very long. And, you know, you can see what the restrictions are in the title. And I've already, discussed them in the previous videos. So if you made it this far, you should know what's up. Right here, we're entering a zero-G gravity section, which I think is awesome. And this is a part of the ship that we didn't get to explore in the original. Now out here, there's no oxygen, and I just beeline. I don't even bother refilling up on my oxygen, and don't do this, people. Just see that there's an oxygen tank right there. I don't bother with it for some reason. I have this tunnel vision. I just wanted to hurry up and try to speed through this chapter. And there's some lurkers right here. Grab that canister and blow them up. Boom, double kill. And yeah, I don't have my suit upgraded, so the oxygen supply is not going to be as much. And I kind of start noticing that right now when Isaac Clarke starts to breathe heavy. Then you see me trying to hurry up right here. Yeah, I gotta hurry this up. And I barely make it in. And with just a few seconds to spare. Look at that. Yeah, don't do what I did, people. Refill your oxygen tank after you take care of the lurkers. And just be aware of this dude right here. Now, when you open this thing up, it's I think it might be random, but once you pick up an item in this closet, a necromorph will pop out of the vents. I don't know, I could be mistaken. I could have this mistaken for another room. I could have sworn there was one that just came out of here, but he didn't show up on this one. Sometimes it's just random. Now, it is worth noting that this chapter is definitely a lot more difficult than the previous ones. As it should be. And I just abused the kinesis module and throw shit at this guy, and his limb just fell off from that. Lucky me. And look at this, people. His body's just spazzing out. Creepy but funny at the same time. Yeah, he's just having a good time right there. Words of the wise, I would bring a necromorph blade right in here in the center of this room, because this room does get some enemies once in a while. You're not completely safe here. I'm going to go ahead and dump off some ammo in the storage, because I don't really need to carry this much right here, and it allows me to gather some more up, because in some later chapters I think that I'm just I'll utilize it to my advantage and stomp this body right here, because an infector shows up in this room later on. So definitely stomp on that body, because if you don't, then you're going to have a hard time. Right down here is the Ripper, aka the chainsaw, which has seen some improvements since the original. It's very useful in this remake. And now we'll go Limp Bizkit on their asses. I hope you know what pack of chainsaw. Now don't forget to explore some of these rooms. That room right there, that bathroom. I just cut it out. You don't need to see me explore these areas. These videos are already long enough as it is. So I will be cutting it out, and I'll let you know if I do. But just, you know, whatever you do, just explore around and gather as much resources as you can. Especially if you're playing on impossible mode. And look at right here, a necromorph will spawn. I lure him out right there, and I run back. And we're going to use this canister right here to blow him up. Because, you know, why not? It's right there. Let's use it. And I pick up a stasis repack refill. Just out of habit, because I'm so used to just picking that shit up for no reason.
Reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
And a fun fact. Before this remake was even announced, I actually got obsessed with Dead Space. Like, I just went back and remembered like how good of a game this was. The lore, you know, the creatures in this game, the necromorphs, just the markers, all, it's just interesting, it's fascinating, and this game has a lot of good lore to it. And like right when I started obsessing with it, that's when the remake was announced. It was just a coincidence. And I was just like, yes. And I've been waiting for this remake to come out for a very long time. And I'm happy that they did it. And, you know, watch out, there's two guys, one in front, one back. You know the drill. That's how they do it up here in the Ishimura. Could have sworn there was a third guy, but I think we just go back up and save it. What am I doing? Come on. Okay, now we're going back up. Now when you re-enter this room, I think there's going to be a necromorph waiting for you in here. Yep, there he is. He almost got me because I was busy looking through a menu. Cheeky bastard. But we go Limp Bizkit on his ass. It's just one of those days. Now I'm just dumping off some ammo in the store, selling the stasis pack. We're going to speed down here to the gondola, where we make our way across the room. And I bring a metal pole with me on this gondola, just by the way. And, you know, you're going to use it right here. Some spitter necromorphs show up. And, you know, just use kinesis to destroy them. Look at this. Fire hydrant time. Boom. Destroyed. Some more will show up. Get ready for them.
Security card required.
Now, as you can see right here, we have grabbed somebody's foot. That's how you know that we got the day started off on the right foot. But okay, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. That was a bad joke. I know. But you know, watch out for these guys right here. They want you dead. They're very mean like that. And make your way around this corner right here. Grab the stuff. Grab the key card for the door downstairs, and let's be on our way. Now we're about to get introduced to a new mechanic of this remake that was not in the original, where you activate circuit breakers, where you need to power down a certain thing in the room so you can have enough power to power up the objective. So, in this instance, you can power down the lights or the oxygen in the room. And I always go for the lights because, the game is already dark as it is. It's not going to hurt me to have it a little bit darker, and we got a flashlight, so there you go. Just be aware that some necromorphs are going to pop up ahead, and just do your thing. You know the drill by now. Just throw blades at them, knock off their limbs. Standard 101 necromorph control. Now, since we don't have anything to talk about, let me give you the latest news. Good news is that I'm not sick anymore. You can tell by the sound of my voice. I can talk normal again. And it's a relief now. It's much easier to do the commentary. The bad news is that the other day I was at the gym and I was doing back squats and I pulled my back out really badly. By the way, like really bad. Like, so bad, like, I could not walk or even stand up. I couldn't move. And I got sent out on a stretcher, the ambulance took me away to the hospital. That's how bad it was. And I got injected with painkillers and inflammation shots. And I had to wait 2 days before I could go see the chiropractor. And she fixed me up. She got my back readjusted. But even still, man, I'm still hurting, man. Like, it hurts to walk, it hurts to just stand up. And, learn from my mistakes, people. If you're gonna go lift weights, make sure you're doing the right technique. And hold that thought right now, because once you get off this gondola, a leaper is going to attack you, either right here or up ahead. Just be prepared for him. There he is. Yeah, take care of him. Pull out that chainsaw. Yeah, but don't worry about me. Like, I'm fine. I didn't slip any disc in my back. I didn't break my back, and it could have been much worse. But still, it sucks, man. Just make sure you're doing the right form. Because I'm definitely not going to be repeating that mistake again, because I can't even go to work. The only good news about this is that I can, do these videos and put them out more. And the other thing that sucks is that I'm an actual cage fighter. True story, and I can't even train right now. And if you want to see one of my fights, just let me know. I'll give you the video name in the comment section. I won my first fight a few months ago, actually. My first cage match, anyway. Very proud of it, actually. Now we're about to enter the contamination room, which can seem very intimidating. But grab these lanterns right here. Make sure you bring these lanterns in with you, and you'll have an easier time. I put them right there. And bring them in the room with you. Put them up here on the chairs or the side of the window. Make it easier to grab. And start the contamination sequence. And first two enemies that pop up are going to be lurkers.
Contamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
They can pop out of any vent from the ceiling. I think it's random. And he spawns right above me. And it's hard to see them in here. There's a little bugger. I just throw this lantern at him and just stop his ass. I should have just done the same thing to him, honestly. But down goes the lurker. And I think a leaper or a slasher is next. But this room it's not that hard once you prepare for it. There's much harder rooms in this game. And yeah, the leaper is probably the biggest threat in this room, honestly. And I just ended up just throwing the lantern at him and just stomping his ass. And there you go. You're clean. That was a clean victory. Okay, I'll stop now. Anyways, we're coming up to the end of this video, so hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in part 2 of Chapter 3. You take care now. Goodbye.